Hi, I'm Shukri. For this part, I will explain a little about the founder's biodata. Anthony Giddens, the creator of the Structuration theory, was born on January 18, 1938 in North London. In 1959, he earned his degree from Hull University. The scientist is regarded as one of the most important individuals in modern sociology. On the list of the most influential researchers in the human science in 2007, Anthony Giddens was ranked fifth. As a result, his influence on the growth of sociology cannot be understated. Anthony Giddens is renowned for his structuration theory and in-depth original concept of contemporary communities.
Okay, Assalamualaikum and hi, I'm Aulia and I will be explaining the perspective on structuration theory. Well, everyone, as we all know, in media theory, there are four perspectives. The first one is hermeneutic, or also known as interpretive or cultural. And then we have normative, we have critical, and the last one is post-positivist. Well, for structuration theory, it is a theory of social action that contends that rather than seeing things in two different things or way, we should view it as a duality of activity and structure. With that, the structuration theory falls into the perspective of normative. Structuration theory is a theory that is unable to explain only by the structure, which relates to the idea of the normative perspective. Whereas the normative structure is not like a post-positivist perspective, where for post-positivists, those representations are generalizable across similar realities, and not also like interpretive theories, where these representations are local and specific. Normative theory is also not like critical theory, where critical theory is a non-representational and have its goal to change existing realities. Normative perspective has an aim that is not the representation and also not the reformation of what is real. Rather, it seeks to provide an ideal benchmark by which the performance of a particular media system is assessed. Now, what is the main idea and principle of structuration theory? Well, the interaction between people and society is the main topic of structuration theory, or also known as the main idea. Giddens suggests that structure and agency are mutually constitutive duality, rejecting conventional dualism that the idea of social phenomena are either determined by the objective social structure, which are characteristic of society as a whole, or by autonomous human actors. Therefore, neither structure nor agency alone, but rather both produce social phenomena. Agency is not independent of social structure, and structure is not independent of the agency. In structuration theory, researchers use social structures as a resource for their action or analysis, which also help them to create and maintain social structures. For the purpose of analysis, Giddens described three structural dimensions, which are signification, domination, and legitimation, where it may be claimed that the three structural dimensions reflects his prior theoretical interest in Marx, Durkheim, and Weber. The structural dimensions are connected to the corresponding interactional dimension through the relevant modes of power, communication, and sanctions.
For the last part, I would like to explain a little bit about the relationship of the concepts. The relationship between individuals and society is central to structuration theory. The structure is divided into three parts. Signification refers to meaning system. Domination, use of facilities, classifies as allocative, access to material or authoritative, command over agents, and legitimation, norm of behavior, all of which are inextricably linked. The arrow represents the recursive nature of duality. Structure of signification in communication draw on the interpretive schemes that are the base of knowledge used to interpret events. Exercise of power draws on structure of domination through and the facility. Structures of legitimation in section relies on norm to determine whether or not a behavior is acceptable. We investigate how social practice contribute to the reproduction of social structure and vice versa using this theory. This is all from us today.